Hey, good evening, guys. Okay, it looks like it's working. So we have a fresh new monthly candle. So what we are gonna do in this session is we're just gonna scan across all the pairs and see where the next monthly bias is. For Euro USD, we are dropping from this zone, and the last candle was bearish enough. It managed to close below this low and this low, and it looks like we are gonna see some good rejection, good correction towards downside after this impulsive move. So what I'm gonna plan for this low as my targets. I'm gonna look for price. I'm gonna look for shorts and target towards this low for the next few days. What's going on in Dixie? Yeah, just opposite storyline. Ending at 3617. Look at this drop from 180k to 9000 now. In negative NGU. I'm currently long in Euro JPY, so looks like JPY is negative overall, negative by 62k. With the last report, we managed to close around negative 8k long positions. Okay, GBP USD, it's a clean short. Okay, I'm gonna look for okay, what's going on over here? What you can spot over here in monthly time frame. I can clearly see that prices this move created a clean breakout structure downside, and right now we are dropping from it. It's highly possible that we're going to clear this lows within the next few days. The weekly candle is not that good. It's strongly bullish till now. We're currently below 50 EMA in weekly chart. I can clearly spot this last breakout structure over here. Overall, we are net negative in GU, so it's possible that we're gonna see some deeper correction and clearance of this low and maybe this low too. In daily time frame, obviously it's a strongly bullish candle going on right now, but I'm looking for shorts from this level. I'm just waiting for some good bearish candle closure below 50 EMA, a strong one, and then I can plan for short and target towards the previous monthly low. For now, there is nothing. I'm just waiting for it. If we drop off Fibonacci on this last impulsive move, then yeah, if we manage to close below 50 EMA, in that case we will also drop below 38.2. So it's gonna be a really good high probability trade overall. Same story on AUD USD. But we failed to close below the previous monthly low, but it's a strong one because we cleared the previous monthly high and right now we are dropping. NZD USD. NZD is weak overall, very weak. Let's see what's going on. We're negative by 27K in NZD. It's the non-commercial data collected from CFTC. Okay, we are with the last report we closed around 150 shorts. There is nothing significant over here. We added some good longs like 3K, good shorts over here. Okay, in monthly time frame, overall the structure is very bearish. We're currently trading below 50 EMA. This is the last breakout structure I can spot, and till then it's a really complex. It's just stuck inside this range. We corrected back all the way higher to this and rejected, but failed to create a new lower low. Tried again, but again failing. It's highly possible that we're going to drop below this low, and this is where our previous monthly low is. See what's going on in weekly time frame. A deeper correction towards upside is possible. This is the last breakout structure towards downside I can spot, but this is not a strong one because price failed to close below it. Daily time frame we are correcting back higher at around this level. I have my alerts on. Currently I'm long in Euro JPY and this is running pretty good. It's almost like 50% of, yeah, yeah, almost 50. If price managed to go above this level, like 50 with 50% floating profit, I will trail my stop at entry. I got break even out in CAD. I was short in this one. I was holding this trade since last Monday maybe. Yeah, Monday, yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, I'm break even out on this one. What's going on in gold by the way? I was planning for a long here, but I decided to cut my position at break even just because I was not that confident in this one. It was a complete against trend setup, but it played out pretty well. It's possible that we're going to keep moving towards upside from this level to create a new all-time high overall. What's going on in gold? Let's see. Yeah, the overall net position is increasing. With the last report we added around 4.9k long position. Sentiment is overall bullish for gold. Do we have any news this evening? Nope. There are some news like 7:30 within 5 minutes. Okay. GBP USD, it's a pretty much same setup and like Euro USD, but I'm ignoring it just because the overall high time frame storyline is not lining up properly for this one. The last monthly candle closed like this, and it's highly possible that we're going to drop below the previous monthly low here. Same story for Euro USD, by the way, but it's playing out pretty good. I just don't want to increase my exposure right now for for JPY. I'm already long in Euro JPY, so let's see how it unfolds. I'm also planning for a long in USD JPY from last two sessions, but price failed to close outside this zone with a strong bullish intent. We're still stuck inside this level. Let's see what's going on here in monthly time frame perspective. Overall, in monthly time frame, this is the last breakout structure towards upside I can spot. Price then corrected back lower at around this level. Tried to create new higher high, failed. Again, it's just surfing above the 50 EMA right now. And if we just zoom into the recent structure, like weekly time frame, this is the last breakout structure towards upside. We can consider this one too. And it's possible that we're going to see some deeper correction at around this level. But if we just drop our Fibonacci on this move, then it's also possible that price will keep moving towards upside towards negative 27.2. So overall, right now the bias is like 50-50. Price can go here and here too. I'm just trying to like flow with the trend overall. And if I find any good rejection from this level, this was the last drop. Price cleared some liquidity over here and then created a breakout structure towards upside. If we try to refine this level, then there is no refinement. This was the last impulsive drop before we created new high. So there is no refinement. So this is the whole zone, but there is a minor structure inside it. So if we just focus on this level, then and try to refine it on 1 hour, this is the last drop close to close, and then we created a new high. And it's a valid breakout structure because price managed to leave some fair value gap inside the zone. So it was an impulsive one, not that impulsive, but impulsive overall. So I'm just looking for longs here. It's also lining up with the daily EMAs like 20, 30, 50. So let's see how it unfolds. I'm just waiting for a good candle closure outside this zone, and then I'm gonna plan for a long with a tight stop below this and targeting towards this upside. Let's see if we find anything on the next candle closure or not. I'm also looking for GBP short. Okay, I'm just waiting for a closure downside here. I was looking for shorts in this one, KUD CAD, but there was no candle closure outside this zone, so I just skipped it. Okay, Euro CHF is something interesting. In terms of monthly bias, the last monthly candle managed to clear this low and then closed above this high. So it's highly possible that we're going to trade above this high within next few days. But at the same time, I can spot that this is the last breakout structure towards downside. And right now, if we try to refine this zone on weekly time frame, this is the last upside move before the breakout structure. So this is a zone. So it's possible that we're going to see some downside correction from this level too. So it's just a pretty much confusing vibe, and that's why I'm just ignoring this long setup for now. GCAD, I was planning for long here after this candle, but I missed it. It's fine. Oh man, it was a clean one. The monthly bias was perfect. Price managed to clear this previous low. Overall, the sentiment was bullish. We was going upside from this level, and it is a clean target previous monthly high, but I missed it. It was a A plus one. EJ is also a plus, and let's see how it unfolds. I'm also looking at GBP CHF. Nah, there is nothing. Okay, it's possible that we're gonna create a new higher high in AUD CHF from this level, but the monthly bias is perfectly lining up, but not that perfect because we failed to close above the previous monthly high, and the overall trend is bearish in monthly time frame. But it's just too much long-term view. Let's see what's going on in weekly perspective. We cleared previous weekly low, and right now we're impulsing towards upside. Overall, we are above 50 EMA, and things are looking pretty much in favor for a long. There's a clean level, and if we try to refine this on 4 hour, then this is the level. We can actually plan for a long here and target for a little upside, maybe. Yeah, at around this level, negative 27.2 with a stop below this level. But this is not, I don't know why, but it's not looking that high probable, even though it's possible that we're going to create a new higher high in monthly time frame. The monthly bias is not that clear. I was just waiting for a little more upside closure for this one. What I'm gonna do, maybe I'm just gonna skip this one. There is nothing clean it, and I will rate this as A grade setup, not a B grade, not a A plus one. But I'm just gonna skip it, okay? Just because the confidence is not that high here. Daily time frame trend is strongly bullish. There is no doubt on that. NZD NZD CAD, nothing for now. I just got break even out on this one. For now, I'm just gonna let it unfold a little more. and then I'm gonna build a storyline over here. NZD JPY, we are here, and I'm just waiting for a good trend shift at around this level, and then I'm gonna plan for longs. Oh, monthly time frame. Oh man, the last monthly candle managed to close as a strong bearish one. We're currently testing 38.2 of this impulsive move, but at the same time, the monthly candle is giving me a vibe that it's highly possible that we're gonna drop below the previous month. So no long for now. Even the weekly candle is not that strong. Okay, I'm gonna skip it. There is nothing. I'm just gonna wait for a good trend shift in daily time frame before I start looking for longs in NZD JPY. NZD there is nothing. It's just too much choppy to trade right now. It's just throwing weak all around. Euro CAD, I was planning for this long, man. Come on. Okay, price paid to go at around this level. Okay, I missed it. Fine. CAD JPY, there is nothing in CAD JPY. Okay, another pair, Euro CHF. Euro CHF is something interesting. In monthly time frame, the monthly candle closed as a bullish one. It's highly possible that we're going to clear this monthly high, but at the same time, if we just notice that we're currently, this is the last break of structure towards downside, and if we just try to take this zone and refine it on daily time frame, then you can see this can be the last impulsive move before we created the break of structure. We can also consider this one as a zone, and we're rejecting from this right now. So it's just a 50, it's gonna be a B plus B grade long if we just find a long over here. It's giving us some decently good correction right now. I'm gonna look for this levels. Okay, price is already rejecting from this level. There is a long in USD CHF, but I'm just not that confident in this one. And the only reason is we are dropping from a important zone. But the monthly time frame is perfectly lining up for a long. Monthly time frame is shouting at me like take it long and target for the previous monthly high. Overall, if we just zoom out a little, this is a really significant level for USD CHF, almost around the new all-time lows. So it's highly possible that we're going to see some deeper correction. And we at this moment we're just too much extended from 50 EMA. So it's possible that we're going to see a mean reversion setup, like a clearance of this highs and maybe this highs too in long term. So I'm gonna get involved into this long if in next 4 hour price manage to close like this. I'm gonna plan for a long in USD CHF with a tight stop below this and target towards this high and a little more, maybe for 1:3. Yeah, there is also the long setup is forming pretty good in USD JPY. Think clean for now. So okay, so here is my watch list. I'm gonna monitor GU for a short. I'm waiting for a good rejection candle lower, and then I'm gonna plan for a short and target towards this low. USD CHF, I'm gonna plan for a long if price manage to go and like close with a strong bullish intent. Same story for USD JPY, and it's at the same time I'm just aware that a deeper correction towards this level is possible. So um, but I'm just gonna get involved into this trade because the trend is perfectly lining up with the trend, and I'm gonna go break even on trail my stop loss at break even for EJ, so there is no doubling risk in my balance. So I'm just gonna take this trade on UJ after this candle closure. If this candle managed to close outside this zone, there is nothing in gold for me right now. I'm just not monitoring GBP NZD. I'm ignoring GBP JPY just because the storyline is not that strong. This is the last monthly level. It's possible that we're going to see some deeper correction, maybe not towards this level, but a little more deeper correction, maybe towards this low. In weekly time frame, this is the last break of structure I can spot, and right now price is dropping from this level, so a continuation is also possible. At the same time, we don't have any level from where price is actually rejecting towards upside. For EJ, we have a clean level from where price is actually rejecting upside. So we can confidently say that EJ can make a new higher high, but for GJ, the storyline is different. In daily time frame, even though it's playing out pretty good from this level, but I'm just not gonna get involved into it right now. Let's see how it unfolds. If price manage to create a new higher high and start trading above 50 EMA, in that case, I will start looking for longs in 4-hour time frame. But for now, I'm just skipping it. Okay, I'm gonna trail my stop at break even for EJ. There is nothing clean for me in ACAD right now. AJ is a skip. Euro AUD is also a skip. Euro NZD, I was planning for short from here. Come on, let's see what's going on in multi-time frame perspective. The previous monthly candle closer was bullish enough. We can target for the previous monthly high. So it's highly possible that we're going to clear this high and then we're going to get some good rejection downside and then we can plan for a short. But right now, there is nothing. The weekly candle is bullish till now. This is a clean level from where price can give us some good rejection towards downside. But at the same time, I'm just aware that in overall the trend is bullish. We're currently surfing above 50 MA and bouncing from it. So a continuation towards upside to create a new high is also possible. So even though if we get some good short setup from this level, it's not gonna be a good A+1 because the overall trend is not lining up. So I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna remove it from the watch list. There is nothing in Euro CHF right now. I'm gonna wait for the previous monthly high to get cleared first and then some good rejection downside. Then I can plan for a short. But for now, I'm just waiting for price to go above this high, previous monthly high. GBP CAD, I missed a good long over here. And I'm just gonna wait for price to go at around this level. There is no clean setup for now. In GCAD, we missed a good one. GBP AUD, there is nothing clean. We're just correcting downside and trying to make new higher high. What's going on in monthly perspective? Okay, the monthly candle was a like after two strong bearish month, this monthly candle managed to clear the previous monthly low and closed as a bullish one. So it's highly possible that we're gonna go above this high in GBP AUD. Maybe there is the same story in Euro AUD too. Yeah, pretty much same story. We are bouncing from this level. So we can actually look for longs in Euro AUD and Euro GBP. Sorry, Euro AUD and GBP AUD. Uh, I'm gonna mark these levels. I'm gonna wait for the price to correct it around this level for Euro AUD and for GBP AUD. I'm gonna wait for. There is no clean level, but it's clearly visible that the EMAs are actually converging. The trend is shifting towards upside. In 4 hour, I'm gonna wait for a good breakout structure, maybe at around this high and then a correction lower, and then I can plan for a long here and target towards the previous monthly high. There is no clean zone yet, like price just swept this low, so it's highly possible that we're gonna keep moving towards upside from this zone. But this is definitely not my setup. I'm gonna keep these two things in my watch list because it's looking so much promising. If we just notice what's going on in monthly time frame in Euro AUD and GBP AUD, so I'm gonna monitor them. Euro CHF, Euro CHF, Euro CHF. There is nothing clean in this one. We can target for the previous monthly high. Nothing on Euro AUD CHF. Let's remove them from the watch list. What's going on in 4 hour here? We beautifully rejected from this level but failed to create a new higher high. And this is telling me that it's highly possible that we're going to clear this low from this level. We're currently surfing above the EMAs are beautifully converging and lining up with this level, but there is no clean setup yet. If we just try to push it harder and try to look for setups, then we can look for something like this, a zone here, and price is now rejecting from this. This is a clean breakout structure. We can go long with a stop below this low and target for this high, but this is just a forced setup, not a clean one. So definitely a skip. I'm not gonna get involved into this AUD CHF position right now. I'm just gonna wait for a little few more days to actually give me a little more confirmation, and then if I find some good trend shift in 4 hour, if I find that the 4 hour is beautifully surfing above 50 EMA, then I'm gonna start looking for longs and target towards this side. For now, I'm just not gonna get involved into this reversal because the monthly vibe is not that strong. Yeah, it's strong, but not that strong. The previous monthly candle failed to close above the high of the month before it, so there is nothing. NZD CAD, it's possible that we're gonna drop below this, but we don't have any clean setup yet. Even though this level is beautifully playing out, and it's possible that we're gonna keep dropping towards downside from this level, but I'm just stopped out in my position. I'm just break even out in my position. I can look for shorts from this level. It's beautifully lining up, but it's not that a strong breakout structure. So I don't know either we can rely on this or not. Let's see how it unfolds. I'm gonna keep this in my watch list, NZD CAD. Okay, there is nothing clean in CAD JPY and Euro CAD, so that's a skip. Okay, so that's all from my side. I'm just keeping all these things in my watch list for now, and let's see if we can find some good setups for the next few sessions. And just a quick update. I'm just gonna trail my stop loss at break even for Euro JPY if price managed to go above this high. So yeah, that's all from my side, guys. See you soon on the next session. Have a great day.